Hello everyone, my name is Keith. My YouTube name is the White Mamba 2400. For my introduction video, I thought I would make this helpful tip video of what I believe to be the best class setup for those rusher, really aggressive type players. These are the guys that are constantly in the other team spawns, causing utter chaos, constantly moving, working all areas of a map, you know, getting that workout in with that sprint button, being really aggressive, really chaotic. And throw the C4 here. Get C4 there, sir. I bet it tasted really nice. So this is what I said I believe to be. There's definitely going to be some personal preference. If you don't like a certain weapon or perk or score streak, whatever, you want to build it to set you. But for the most part, I think I do a pretty good job. Let's look at the class. For my gun, I chose the Scorpion Evo. The Scorpion is the fastest killing gun in the game. Remember, we don't really need that range because we're going to be in the other team spawn, constantly in reacting close quarter type engagements. So we want a gun that drops enemies really quickly. For attachments, I chose the laser sight just because, like I said, reacting, we're probably going to be hip firing quite often, and the suppressor to keep us off that pesky radar. The Scorpion does, with that high rate of fire and low magazine size, you're going to need a secondary. The Cat 40 is what I recommend. I love the Cat 40. For perks, Ghost, we don't want to be on that radar. I like Perk 1 Greed. I'm a guy that runs medium to high end kill streaks, so I really like Hardline. If you run lower end kill streaks, use Flat Jacket. It will keep you from dying from those little BS things that are in the game. Perk 2 Scavenger, I built this class for a reason. I want to use it. Perk 3 is personal preference. I like Tac Mask because I hate shock charges and concussions, but Dexterity and Engineer, you can't really go wrong with. C4 for my lethal with no tactical setup. So this is the class that we're going to be using in this gameplay. This gameplay, I started off a little slow, and I don't mean how fast I was moving around the map, just I didn't really get on any kind of streak until about halfway through, until I really figured out my opponent. And that's kind of how I usually like to play. I don't always start off too well, but I definitely always end really well. I'm an intelligent type player, a jack of all trades kind of guy, and I react to my opponent. Once I see how they like to play, I do the thing that counteracts whatever they're doing. So that's how I really get good scores. So in this setup, I'm using the Stealth Chopper, Oral VSAT, and then Escort Drone. These score streaks are within 150 points of each other, so pretty much when you get your Stealth Chopper, you're going to get all three. And you'll see that here. As soon as I call these in, my Escort Drone is there waiting on me. Once I get all three up in the air, I'm going to roll over very quickly. With that orbital VSAT up, I know exactly where they are. I can rush more efficiently. I can put myself in positions to kill more easily and constantly just roll these over. And once they come up, they can really get going to ham on these enemies. I'm normally a guy that runs Swarm, but every now and then when I'm playing like this super aggressive, I like to lower my kill streaks a little bit just to ensure that I can get them. And these are still excellent score streak setups to use. You can definitely get really high scoring games with them, and I know a lot of people really like these. Here I've already got my Stealth Chopper back. My Orbital VSAT is going to come up for the second time here, and then there's my Escort Drone. So pretty much, if the game would last longer, I could have really did some serious work. I can't call him in here. I don't know what I'm doing, and then I'm shooting my teammate. A little bit of a brain freeze there. I'm sorry, Muttley. Didn't mean to shoot you. Glad it didn't hurt you. But anyways, try this setup out. I think you will really enjoy it. It's not a setup for everyone. Not everyone can play this way. Not everyone can play super aggressively. If you're more of a defensive type player, I'm going to build a class setup for that probably in next week's. If it decides to get uploaded. And that will help that out. And then later on, I will do a class for tweeners that are like me. Not really aggressive players, but not really defensive players. But like I said, jack of all trades. I can do it all if I need to. I'm not great at anything, but I'm good at everything kind of guy. So here, stupid mistake. Not paying attention to my orbital VSAT, my radar, and running into a battle that I couldn't win. But that will happen from time to time. So, if you enjoyed this video, you thought it was helpful, you can drop it a like. If you would like to come over and check out my channel, I do a series called Sunday School where I give you guys tip videos each and every Sunday. It has nothing to do with religion, by the way. It's just the name that I chose to go by. And I do some other things as well. So if you want to check me out, feel free to come over and do so. If you're new to this channel, you can subscribe here, or if you, like I said, want to check me out, you can come over and subscribe to me. If you enjoyed this video, you thought it was helpful, be sure to leave it a like. I would like to say thank you guys so much for watching. Maybe I'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.